Welcome to the Introduction to Veterinary Parasitology, presented by Dr Indu Yadav, a PhD scholar from Ivory, Bareilly. The history of parasitology is rich with discoveries, from Francesco Redi, known as the father of parasitology, to Theobald Smith and Kilbourne, who demonstrated the transmission of babesia by ticks. Significant contributions include Sir Ronald Ross's work on avian malaria parasites and Griffith Evans's discovery of Trypanosoma evansii in horses and camels. Parasites are classified into various types, such as ectoparasites living on the host's surface and endoparasites living within the host's body. Other classifications include incidental parasites, hyperparasites, and obligatory parasites, each with unique characteristics and examples. Parasites can also be categorized based on their host specificity, such as stenoxinous parasites with narrow hosts and urixinous parasites with a wide host spectrum. Additional types include histozoic parasites living within host tissues and coelozoic parasites living in body cavities, each with distinct life cycles. Opportunistic parasites cause mild illness in healthy individuals but can lead to severe illness when the immune system is weak. Zoonotic parasites are transmissible between animals and humans. Parasitoids are organisms that live on or in a host organism and ultimately kill it, such as certain hymenopteran insects. Hosts are organisms that harbor and nourish parasites, with various types including definitive, intermediate, and active intermediate hosts. Reservoir hosts harbor sexually mature parasites, while paratenic hosts carry larval stages that remain viable and infective to definitive hosts. Natural hosts are those in which parasites can live and develop easily, while unnatural hosts are less suitable for parasite development. Transport hosts transfer infective agents from one place to another without undergoing any developmental changes, such as earthworms for Ascaridia galli. Vectors are invertebrate hosts that transmit infective agents, with mechanical vectors transferring agents without changes and biological vectors undergoing developmental changes. Animal associations can be homogenic, between members of the same genotype, or heterogenic, between different genotypes. Symbiosis, proposed by Hendrik Anton de Bary, refers to living together, with various forms such as foracy, where one organism is passively transported by another. Commensalism involves one organism benefiting without harming the host, while parasitism involves one organism benefiting at the expense of the host. Mutualism is an obligatory association where both partners benefit, such as termites and their intestinal protozoan flagellate. Parasites can be transmitted through various routes, including oral routes via contaminated food and water, and through predation by carnivores. Other transmission routes include entry through the skin, contact between hosts, and indirect life cycles involving intermediate hosts. In many trematodes, infective stages are found in vegetation as encysted stages and are ingested by hosts during grazing. Intermediate hosts like mites, fleas, and fish play a crucial role in the life cycle of various parasites. Ingestion of raw or undercooked meat or organs can also transmit these parasites. Intranasal transmission occurs when larvae, such as those of Estrus ovis, enter the nasal sinuses of the host. Sexual transmission involves protozoan parasites like Trichomonas fetus and Trypanosoma equiperdum, which are transmitted during mating. Transplacental transmission involves the transfer of parasites from mother to fetus through the placenta, as seen in Toxoplasma gondii. Transmammary transmission occurs when parasites are passed from infected dams to offspring through milk. Biting wound contamination is another method where parasites enter through skin bites. Parasites evade the host's immune response through various mechanisms. Antigenic variation, concomitant immunity, neonatal immunological unresponsiveness, and polyclonal stimulation of immunoglobulins are some strategies they use to survive and thrive within the host. Thank you for your attention and interest in understanding the complex mechanisms of parasite transmission and immune evasion.